Thank you. What? Welcome everyone to the video. My view of myself is a lot better now, so if you wanted to look more at me, you get a better look.
You better not edit out that thank you.
I won't. Here we have Josh again. He is back. We are back for the modern side and to finish this whole two-part series as a whole. Would you like to say anything again?
Um, Thank you. Hello everyone. Hi everybody.
Hi,
I just
everybody.
I think we should recap and tell everyone, remind them what our pick for the best classic movie was.
Yeah, they'll see on the screen, but whatever. Mine was.
Okay.
Oh wait, they won't see yours. Mine is gonna have to. It was a hard one, and I still am sad that it was even an option on the classic side. But Toy Story.
Okay, and mine was The Lion King.
So wow, that's interesting. Pick number to see number one and number two were our favorites. This
Wow,
one is
so
going to be very interesting over here.
this is gonna be a toughie.
There's going to be a lot of love and hate here, but you know what? Let's jump into it. First one, Shrek versus Emperor's Groove. Number one, why is Emperor's Groove a worse seed here? Like, who on
Oh,
earth did this?
thank you. The Emperor's New Groove is so good.
Yeah, like I want to say it's better than Shrek, but I feel like that's just wrong.
Yeah, it's a great movie, and it does not deserve to be that low. It shouldn't even be in this matchup, but because it is, you gotta go Shrek.
Yeah, let's just spend a solid amount of time. No, actually not that long, but you know what? Forget it. I was gonna try to give some respect to Emperor's Groove, but I don't really feel like it. Let's jump on. These videos are already long. I don't need to sit here
Let's
staring
jump
up in
on.
the sky for 10 minutes.
I don't think that we acted stupid enough in the last one, so let's amp up the stupid level for
Yeah,
this.
you stupid idiot.
Yeah, stupid fool, dummy.
All right, so we got Tangled versus Brave. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Tangled is a piece of crap. I just really feel like the story's been overdone. I don't know why everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Rapunzel again." I didn't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. And Brave was really well, so Brave is gonna make it on for me. What about you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm honestly a huge fan of Brave. I think that Merida is so impressive and worthy of respect and honor.
I agree.
Also, let's just take a minute to appreciate the little brothers in Brave. That alone, besides Merida, would make it win the matchup.
Um,
All right, don't respond. Whatever.
yeah, I don't really want to. I'm noticing a quick reaction here on the modern side is that the ones are matched up. They're like kind of the same theme. Like Ice Age and Happy Feet are in the same one. We're now doing Moana and Lilo and Stitch, both like Hawaii beach themes. But I
I
digress.
also, I also noticed that Finding Nemo, Shark's Tale.
Yeah. Okay, Moana and Lilo and Stitch. This one's easy. I think Moana, once again, singing doesn't do it for me, especially when it's from a girl. I'm joking. I'm joking. I think Lilo and Stitch, once again, I've said this before, but showing how families are not always perfect and there's a lot of trouble between them, especially when the sister's taking care of it. It's really a well done story, and I like it.
Yeah, so I actually just watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time the other night, and for some reason I'd always been hesitant to watch it because I didn't think I'd like it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's a great movie. I did. I do think I'm gonna pick Moana though, just because I think Moana's. Oh, I love like I don't know. I, I guess what I'm trying to say is I love the ocean vibe and how I don't know, it has a similar mood to Finding Nemo with the adventure out in the ocean. I don't know. I just thought that was great.
Yeah, my problem with Moana though is that I don't really care. I don't even really get what she's trying to do, and nor do I care.
I actually feel that. It's definitely not my favorite movie, but I think it's good enough to win this matchup by a slight edge.
Yeah. All right. This one's gonna be pretty quick for me. Up or Ratatouille? I think Up is really good, but I got some problems with it. As I mentioned, the other one, Ratatouille's quite flawless in my opinion. So Ratatouille's gonna have to take it for me. What about you?
Man, this is freaking tough. I wish that I'd seen Up more recently because it's been a while. Um, this is very tough. I think I'm gonna have to choose Up, but I want to stress that I love Ratatouille. I think it's an amazing movie, and it would win most other matchups.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really surprised. Well, I don't. Up. Like, what made you like Up more than Ratatouille? What really did it for you?
Honestly, the reason I love Up so much is the opening sequence where the two kids fall in love and then they like get old and she like it reached such a level of like emotion that it's hard to get in an animated movie.
Yeah,
And then
true.
also like Russell is like such a good character.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Finding Nemo, Shark's Tale. Okay.
I don't think this even has to be discussed.
Yeah, Finding Nemo.
Shark's Tale.
I don't want. I want you to fall down something.
Yeah, I'm completely dancing around. It's Finding Nemo for sure.
Saying the word Shark's Tale just makes me want to die. Like Will Smith, what is wrong with you saying, "Oh, I want to be in this movie"? Oh, that's hot. I like that movie. No, you're wrong. Why would you sign up for that? That was just a foolish mistake for your career. We'll never forget it.
It's a good thing he made I Am Legend to redeem himself.
Yeah. Would that dog just stop? Let's go on to the next one. The the Lego Movie. I'm sorry. And Wreck-It Ralph. This one is pretty close, but Lego Movie's gonna take it for me. I think the comedy, like, there's so many quotable lines there, and I really love using lines in my everyday life. It's really fun and relatable for everyone. And Lego Movie story is also very good. What about you, my primitive friend?
I actually, surprisingly enough, I wasn't a huge fan of either, but out of the two of them, definitely going the Lego Movie.
That's right, my friend. That's right. I was about to cut off your head, but Monsters Inc. versus Despicable Me.
Holy cow, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Honestly, the way the world has made Minions has just made me have a cold shoulder to the whole series, even though I really love it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I like the second one more than the first one, and I don't know if I don't know if that's a favorite opinion. I think the beginning of Despicable Me 2 is like really funny in the way it starts. Despicable Me, I don't know, like I feel like the story's kind of been done in its own way. I feel like it's like a reskin, but it's very original at the same time. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm gonna have to give it. I can't really pinpoint any problems with Monster Inc. So I think that's why Monsters Inc. is gonna have to take it for me.
Yeah, same here. I love both of them, and Despicable Me is such a great movie. It should not be in this tough matchup, but I'm going Monsters Inc. I think it's an absolute disgrace that it's ranked 12. I think Monsters
Agreed.
Inc. is one of the greatest ever.
Yeah. All right. Before I'm about to say what I say, I think Inside Out is a great idea, but I don't even know. I've never watched Spirited Away. I probably never will, but Spirited Away is gonna make it.
Yeah, I've never seen Spirited Away either. I believe that's an anime. That's not really my thing. And I mean, I just have to choose Inside Out just because I've actually seen it. And I agree with your thoughts that it's not it's a better idea than it is an actual movie. But I did find myself enjoying it, and I think it's pretty good.
All right, you freak. We have Frozen versus Princess and the Frog. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care what happens on this one. I'll just say Frozen just because people will probably like me more if I say that. But they're both really not gonna make it or defeat anybody coming up, so it really doesn't matter. So Frozen.
Honestly, everything you just said is exactly what I'm thinking. Frozen.
Sorry, it's one of my hobbies, just spitting facts.
Yeah, although ironically, it's the first time in this entire video you've done it.
Oh, if anyone's making this far, anybody that likes Marvel, you're blind and you don't really know what you're doing. We should make a
Alright,
bracket of Marvel movies and just say, who cares? No one cares. They're all awful.
I think we should do a collab video where we just talk about how awful Marvel movies are for
I
like an
honestly
hour.
think a lot of people are going to watch that.
Yeah,
We should.
I hate Marvel.
I should do ranking all Marvel movies and just put them all in the lowest one. Anyways,
all of them are 32.
Ice Age versus Happy Feet.
Uh,
What about you? What do you think?
this is probably controversial. I don't really care for Happy Feet.
Yeah.
Ironically,
I don't think it's that controversial.
I think the second Ice Age was a lot better than the first, but I still think the first is better than Happy Feet by a lot.
I think the combination of the characters in the Ice Age is just really, really amazing. I think
Yeah.
it's funny the fact that Manny just literally hates everything about everything, and that's just funny. All right,
Yeah,
next
it really
one.
is.
How to Train Your Dragon versus Kung Fu Panda. I've recently talked about these two, so I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. Kung Fu Panda.
Same here. That's no doubt in my mind.
All right, Coco versus Rango. Now, Rango hasn't been talked about for, and Coco does. I think we're gonna be both choose the same one here. I think Rango is probably one of the most underrated films of all time that I've personally seen. I agree. The story's amazing. Its characters are amazing, and I don't know. It's just such a blast to watch. What a way to make westerns amazing.
Yeah, I think Rango is not only one of the most underrated animated movies of all time, but one of the most underrated movies of all time in general. Just the fact that it's ranked 26 on here proves that. Rango all day for me.
I'm just personally glad that it made it on here, because whoever made these seeds, I give you a lot of respect, because I feel like someone wouldn't even think of Rango as even being possibly an option. So I give whoever made this a lot of respect for that. But
that's true. I love Rango.
On the same side, you put a lot of ones at lower seeds, so you're also mentally ill. But, you could be good and mentally ill, so there you go, kids.
It's a love-hate relationship with a slight emphasis towards hate.
Yeah, definitely. WALL-E and Cars, both I'm not a big fan of. Once again, it's one of those ones where I don't really feel like it's going to make it that far. Hate to say it. I'm as you can tell, I'm more opinionated and sure of what's going to kind of happen on the modern side than classics. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'm going to choose Cars simply just because there's more characters, and that's what Pixar strives on.
Yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of Cars. I'm a huge fan of all the Cars, actually. I even like the second one, which I know you thought was pretty trash. But
what did you think of the third one?
I honestly, yes, I did. I liked it. I honestly like all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Cars. I think that easily beats WALL-E any day.
All right, Zootopia.
I love slight tangent here. You can edit out if you want. But I love the small town vibe of Radiator Springs. I think it has a lot of character to it.
No, yeah, it has such a vibe and culture.
Yeah.
All right, next one, Zootopia versus Madagascar. You know how I feel about Madagascar. I wouldn't care if it lived or not. It seemed like there's been a cartoon for animated movie for every single, comedian, and Ben Stiller really got a bad draw. Zootopia for sure.
That's not even close. I hate Madagascar, and even if I loved it, it wouldn't even be close. Zootopia is one of the greatest of all time, I think.
Fantastic Mr. Fox and Wallace and Gromit. Now, there's only one Wallace and Gromit movie, so I'm going to assume it's The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Mr. Fox, okay, I'm a big Roald Dahl fan. I don't know, he's the author of the BFG, a bunch of other classics, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and he did this, and honestly, the illustrations in the book and the story is actually really good, but the style of Fantastic Mr. Fox, I find it very disturbing, and
yeah, I can see that.
I really just I really, even thinking about it just makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to be honest with you. And Wallace and Gromit's amazing. I love that movie. So Wallace and Gromit's going to have to take this one for me.
Yeah, I got Wallace and Gromit as well.
Incredibles, Big Hero 6, another theme of superheroes. Incredibles. I don't really want to say any more about Big Hero 6.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen Big Hero 6, but I don't need to because I'm choosing The Incredibles either way. I think The Incredibles is an amazing movie.
Well said, well said.
The second one is one of the best animated sequels ever.
All right, we're moving on to the next round, or the next stage here. We have Shrek versus Brave. I believe we have the same one.
We do, Shrek versus Brave.
Shrek, for me, I've talked about both of these. Brave, I have some problems with Brave, and Shrek, once again, it's just really good, and I don't think Brave has enough good character combinations. Like, I feel like it's a little more story-driven than character-driven, which is okay. That's fine. It's really good, but I think if there's a good character, it's always a good movie. So Shrek's gonna win it for me.
Yeah, I have Shrek as well, but that's a really tough call for me, and it kind of pains me for Brave to be knocked out already because I do think it's a great movie. But yeah, I have to go Shrek, I guess.
All right, Lilo and Stitch and Ratatouille for me. What do you have, my primitive friend?
Oh, I actually have Moana versus Up.
Ooh, exact opposite. Wow. Lilo and Stitch is really good, but Ratatouille, I just really love the vibe. I really love the culture. There's not really any French animated movies. Well, it's not French made, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Ratatouille's gonna have to take it for me. I love that movie.
Alrighty, Moana Up. Once again, I really wish I'd seen Up more recently because it would make it more accurate. Perhaps I'm just thinking unrealistically highly of it because of the memories I have. But I'm gonna have to go Up, I think, over Moana.
I was gonna say if you choose Moana, I really think Moana's quite awful. I think the only reason people are, I know not you, but a lot of people are blinded by it just because it has like a good Disney song on it, and just like, are you really watching something that's really entertaining? Are you gonna choose that? The way I see it is, you're gonna choose that over Up, and I think you're gonna choose Up.
Yeah, and I did choose Up.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, so shut up.
All right, I will. I don't have to talk anymore. I'll just point and stutter.
Yeah, this is my channel now.
Okay, it's called De Halibut Smithers. Or De Smithers. All right.
Excellent.
Finding Nemo versus the Lego Movie. This is another one where it's a really easy decision for me. You know how I feel about Finding Nemo. I love the Lego Movie, but it's wrong if it keeps going. And I would want to do Lego Movie over it to get like new movies facing other movies. But this is actually truly my opinion, and I have to do it. And Finding Nemo's gonna have to take it. What about you? What are you doing here?
Honestly, I'm surprised you weren't more torn on that. For me, it's not even a competition at all. Finding Nemo all day.
I really love the Lego Movie, but it's just like Finding Nemo. I really, honestly, I think I'm gonna have to do Shrek versus Finding Nemo, and boy, that's gonna really punch me in the heart. Whatever happens there, but
that's a toughie.
So, yeah, Monsters Inc. versus Spirited Away for me. I'm gonna do Monsters Inc. I don't really have anything to say. I've never seen Spirited Away.
Yeah, I have Monsters Inc. versus Inside Out. I've seen both, but it's Monsters Inc. No question.
Agreed. Frozen.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Can I touch your nose?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I zinc your sniffer?
Yep.
Can I boop that nose?
Nah.
Oh, really? Okay. I have Ice Age versus Frozen. I believe you have the same thing, correct?
I do.
Easy one. Both ice theme, but the age is gonna have to take over the Zen.
Really, I've actually got Frozen by a little bit on this one.
Hmm. Wow, you must be not a great Ice Age fan then.
Mostly the second one I'm a fan of.
What about it? What about it that you do not like about Ice Age? Just wondering.
It's been a while, but I honestly just remember finding it slightly boring.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Not a lot going on.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, Kung Fu Panda versus Rango. I've already talked about Kung Fu Panda. This is honestly an extremely tough one, but Jack Black can go a little overboard sometimes, and I think he did. There was a little breaking point with Poe where he just went a little, and I think Rango is very just structured and just a brilliant movie. Like honestly, we should all sit down in a room and just say Rango. What a movie.
Honestly.
And Rango's gonna have to take it from me. What about you, buddy, old buddy?
Oh man, this is the toughest one in either video so far for me.
Really? Wow.
They're both so good, but they're both so different.
Oh, that's very true. Things up here, Josh. I got dinner almost ready.
Oh crap! Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Kung Fu Panda.
Wow, very interesting. You've seen Rango very recently. I honestly give you respect for that. I get it.
I can't stress enough how much I love Rango, though.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. All right. Cars versus Zootopia. This one, I love Cars, but Zootopia is just a brilliant film, and what a way to really dabble in the children area and really kill a bunch of birds with one stone. Oh, that's the fifth mention of a bird. You hear to hear, folks.
Bird.
Yeah. I'm not 100%, but I think Zootopia is gonna have to take it. Do you agree?
I got Cars versus Zootopia. I got Zootopia.
Yeah. All right.
You have to go.
Not yet. Wallace and Gromit versus The Incredibles. Let's keep it short and sweet here. I'm gonna do Wallace and Gromit simply just because The Incredibles to me, I feel there's something missing, and I feel like I should just spend some time thinking what's the problem with it. But I've got better things to do with my time. And Wallace and Gromit is really good, and I don't think it's the best of Wallace and Gromit, but it's definitely not the worst. And Incredibles, I think the second one is much better than the first one in my opinion, but I still love Incredibles. But Wallace and Gromit for me. What about you?
Interesting. I had the same matchup. I don't really have time to get into the story behind my choice, but I got Incredibles.
I know you're a big Incredible fan.
I am.
All right. I have Shrek versus Ratatouille. What do you have?
I have Shrek versus Up.
All right. Would you like to talk more about that, my friend?
Gosh, this is honestly a very tough one, and I would like to spend more time on it, but I know I can't because of time purposes. And I'm gonna have to go Shrek, but I'd also like to say that I'm going Shrek because I haven't seen Up in a while. If I were to watch Up tonight, I'd say I might have a different choice, but as of now, I'm going Shrek by slate.
I just want to quickly say that, like, I'm surprised how much you really like Up. I feel like it's good at emotion, but other than that, I feel like that's the whole purpose of the movie. But that's a story for another day. I agree with everything what you said, but except Ratatouille and Up spot. Shrek is gonna have to take it from me.
Gotcha.
Next one, Finding Nemo versus Monsters Inc. I believe we have the same one, correct?
Same here. This actually hurts me because these two movies have such a special place in my heart.
I agree. I'm gonna be quick on this one, simply just because I believe I did the same matchup on my Disney and Pixar bracket, and Finding Nemo won, so I can't lie to you guys. So it's gonna have to be Finding Nemo. What about you?
Yeah, this is an extremely close one, but it's gonna have to be Finding Nemo by the slightest edge.
Yeah.
Just because of the ocean vibe and the adventure.
I'm just glad I've already made this decision in a previous video.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one is Ice Age versus Rango. Honestly, this is pretty hard for me, but I'll wait. What do you have, my friend?
I actually have Frozen versus Kung Fu Panda, and it's not even close to being hard for me.
Yeah. I'll
I
say,
got Kung Fu Panda.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go Ice Age, and that really hurts, but it's the truth, my friends. Hey, everybody.
Wait. Okay.
All right, now I have Zootopia versus Wallace and Gromit.
I guess Zootopia versus The Incredibles.
Zootopia. It really didn't matter which one I picked down there because I think Zootopia beats both of them in my opinions. Zootopia is going to be moving it on. What about you?
Yeah, I love both, but I mean, it's Zootopia.
Yeah. All right. Wow, we went by this quick. I'm really proud of us here.
We did.
We have Finding Nemo versus Shrek. Wow, this is really gonna kill. You have the same one, right?
I do. It's a rough one.
I feel like you kind of know where you're going more with this than me.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo, right?
Yeah, honestly, as good as Shrek is, to be honest, this isn't even really that much of a struggle for me. It's Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride you on this one, meaning that follow you on this one. I honestly I don't have enough time to really explain why, but Finding Nemo's quite perfect, and that was my two winners brackets facing against each other. But Finding Nemo's gonna have to take it.
True.
All right, down at the bottom, I think we're very different here. I have Ice Age versus Zootopia. What do you have?
I have Zootopia versus Kung Fu Panda.
Honestly, I don't know about you, but I think Zootopia is gonna have to take this one. Zootopia is honestly just quite an amazing film.
Yeah, I think that both Zootopia and Kung Fu Panda are two of the greatest of all time, but I do have to give the win to Zootopia.
I think Ice Age doesn't have like an amazing story, but what really gives them is the characters and the dynamic of the three. But Zootopia over round has characters plus a great story, and that's why it's going to take the win here.
Yeah.
All right, we have the finals here, boys. Warm up your butt, and I don't really know, but here we are now. This is where it gets where it gets. Finding Nemo versus Zootopia. I believe we had different opinions throughout the thing, but we're down with the same final on modern.
Oh man, I gotta be honest. This decision, I think we can make an entire video just trying to decide on this one.
I agree. Honestly,
I really wish time wasn't a factor because, man, this is a rough one.
Yeah, honestly, like it's so weird. Like if Zootopia faced Finding Nemo in like the second round on the other one, Zootopia could have won. Honestly, it's just about what you think right away and how much you can take in the short amount of time. Because I don't want to sit here like for hours talking about it for your sake and for mine.
Right.
But it really hurts because I think Zootopia is truly the best modern animated film. But when just looking at the movies against each other, honestly, it's got to be Finding Nemo for me. What about you?
Honestly, there really isn't a right or wrong decision here.
100%.
And yep, and I could easily change my mind between the two any given day. Right now, in this moment, I gotta go Finding Nemo, I think.
Wow, all right. We both chose Finding Nemo. Wow. Okay, so now we're having the actual final. Classics versus modern. They fight it hard to get here, but here we are now. I have, this is gonna be, I feel like yours is gonna be more tough for you. I feel like I've already kind of done that. I think I had the same battle before, and once again I gotta stay consistent. Finding Nemo is gonna have to take it on the top. Sorry, the final was kind of quick for me, but Josh, take all the time you need. To be honest.
Wait. So Finding Nemo beat Toy Story for you, right?
Correct.
All right. Yeah. This is a hard one. I mean, neither of these deserve to lose, honestly. But I think in the end, I have to go Lion King for the winner.
Wow. We had, honestly, this has been a blast. Thank you, Josh, for doing this so much.
It's been an honor, it really has.
Honestly, this bracket's gonna be a lot of things I'm really gonna enjoy. I'm really enjoying doing those. It's just fun to think about the movies. Honestly, what a great time to watch all these. Like, this is a great time for these videos because I can watch the ones that I'm really craving. What are your opinions on your experience here? Probably
Honestly,
been an hour of your life here.
I've had such a blast. I'd love to be featured on more, and honestly, this is one of my favorite things to do is talk about animated movies. So.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing more bracket movies in the future, and I think we're going to have one of my stop motions. And would you like to be on that one, friend? I think you're the most qualified.
I would love to, and yes, I absolutely am.
All right. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you agree, disagree. If you agree, I mean, if yours was more like mine or more like Josh's, or was completely none like of ours. Would you like to say anything before I end it? You'll be the last words.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, everybody. Bye.